Hello everyone, welcome back to the Awesomenauts Rumble Gathers Tournament of the month May. Joining me, and before that, my name is Scanner. Possibly some of you know who I am, and joining me, probably all of you know who this man, this legend, this myth is. Joining me is the one and only. Come on, say it.
Oh, the Hunter.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Alright. So yeah, the Portuguese caster team is in the house and is gonna drop some epic plays and hopefully great matches, as we've been saying throughout this entire stream of today. So, Buddy Hunter, before we proceed, how are you doing in this lovely Saturday?
I'm doing well, my good friend. How about you? How about you?
Oh, that was a short answer. I'm doing okay. There we go. So we have both two short answers. There we go. Okay, so nobody cares how we're feeling. They care about the games that we're about to show you guys. So, I mean, Body Hunter, are you ready? Let's just start
I'm ready, my dude.
with the draft. And here you go. Game 1 of Terribly Named Team versus Elderberries? Yeah, Elderberries. There we go. Hopefully the draft screen is on. And before we proceed with the draft, you guys you probably already know how this works. It's pretty intuitive. You just have to say which team you think is going to win this match. And in the end, we will count all your bets. And then we'll pick a winner that will going to be randomly generated. And you may be able to win a piece of DLC of Awesomenauts, which probably it's going to be on the chat exactly what it is, I'm not sure, but anything that you win is worth the try. So if you're good at betting or just feel like lucky, there's nothing to lose, just take your guess. And with that said, Body Hunter, take us through the first draft of, well, this best of 3 game, eh?
Alright, as you can see, first ban, red team banned Vinny, blue team banned Penny, Genji and Swiggins. Blue team picked Vinny and Leon. Team Durple ban. Blue team Durple Lux. Last pick for the red team Clunk, and the last pick. What do you think about this combo? This is very interesting, actually.
Yeah, it's something that I'm looking just at the. Well, I'm recently, to be honest, I'm not really following the. Know what's good, what's bad, especially all the new knots like deadlift here. A very recent and new knots probably obviously has some impact in the meta, and I'm more of the old meta where the burst was the ideal. So if you see anything back in the day where Frog Leon was just completely deadly, and you add a Ksenia or a Scoop alongside. I know Scoop has suffered a lot of nerfs, but Scoop isn't present here because of those nerfs, most likely because Scoop used to be the first pick, and the respect bans and whatnot. Yeah, so there we go. We see Genji being first picked, very, very common with these last drafts that we've been seeing. I mean, if you don't ban Genji the first ban with Team 2, Team 1 is most likely going to pick it because it's just the best support in the game at the moment. So, Froggy and Leon double pick. Just if the players playing these two characters have good synergy, they can just destroy any light to medium HP node. Maybe a tank can survive, but I mean, if you're caught out of position, the AA from both of them is just deadly. So really, positioning is going to be a thing that Terribly Named Team needs to have in consideration when coming into fights, especially in Saron. I mean, it's easy to escape if you get caught by a tank and you just disappear out of nowhere in like 2 seconds. The positioning is the problem, and the bounces will not help you there. Deadlift to kind of help out to the possibly to kind of respond to the heavy burst from Clunk and also Swiggins, so that shield is going to come in handy if it's going to be used on the perfect timing. It can save a lot of lives. And on the red team side, Genji, again, best support. Just the Cocoon is just a sick tech, unique even. And I mean, if you Cocoon, if Swiggins and Clunk is around, they can just snare, bite, stun. Froggy G is going to have a lot of issues to just deal with this, but again, it's just a matter to see who gets the better position. Again, mid control is going to be very important because both these teams are not quite good clearing. Only Genji kind of has some sort of clearing potential when she gets hit behind tower, but apart from that, mid control is going to be a very important key game here.
Yeah, indeed. Well, without any further ado, let's jump to. I have nothing else to say, so let's jump right to the game, shall we?
Okay, let's go. I'm at the 21st second mark, and
Yeah.
you want to give this countdown, or
Yeah,
should
yeah,
I
I'll
do
do
it?
the countdown. Alright,
Okay, do
3,
the countdown.
2, 1, and go. So on the red team, we have your Lukopal playing your Clunk, your Yas playing your Genji, Trigger playing your Striggans, and on the blue team, we have the Emperor Monkey playing the Frog, Edster, the Gods playing the Leon, Community Legend playing the Deadlifts.
There we go, and they're off to battle. Thanks to the new barriers, they take a little bit of time, so the push coming a bit earlier. There we go, some early initiation going on. The hook kind of missing there, I don't know what happened. But there we go, the explosion out of the sky. That's going to be the first blood. No! Oh, yes it is. The Genji AA is going to hit barely on Frog that's trying to escape there. And there we go, first blood going for Jazz 123C. But they're not done yet. Mid control now coming up for red team. And blue team needs to defend these early waves. But thanks to the early respawns, because it's early game, this is not going to be much of a problem for them, but at least for now.
Yeah, I kind of think that I wanted to say is just like, I don't know, what do you think who's gonna win? But like, I think that it's already answered because 1 minute and a half and the red team is already in front of it, and I don't know. I think blue team. Okay, of course red team has a Genji, but the blue team has Deadlift. Okay, and it just tongues it to explode. Well done, Etzer. S tier 1 player right there. No, I'm kidding. But nice predict actually from Lukopal. Now we see a Cocoon on Deadlift. He managed to get away with the leap, and Clunk might go down. No, he managed to run away. But I was just like I was saying, like, I think Deadlift needs to be the one always in front, because if he gets Cocoon, he just popped his shields and he tanks everything. Like, and red team doesn't even have silence. So
exactly, there's no
if
silence.
if blue team loses this, he just poorly bad played from Deadlift, and we can see a Cocoon in Netzer, and he gets hooked and explode to the face. And he's gonna go down by, I'd say, Deadlift goes down as well. This is I can't keep up. I can't keep up with this.
Okay, basically what happened in Leon there, he was invis, but the turret was targeting his clone, and the bullets were traveling to his clone, but he stepped in front of the bullets, and he took the bullets to his face. It was like one tick, so 2 bullets to the turret just took him down.
No,
that was pretty unlucky. But there we go, that's the
already
first
a
tower
turret
gonna
going
go down. Yeah, 3 minutes, level 3 already. Blue team just managed to get to level 2 right now. But there we go, Tongue coming in, very ambitious Tongue, but Jazz, he's still alive. What is going on? Finally, the tornado is going to take him down. Lukopal is solo, he's going to go down. What a comeback here from blue team. They're going to be pushing now, only Triggerfinger trying to defend this as Swiggins. And as I said in the draft screen, it's not going to be easy. Only Genji has really the potential to clear because of the range AA, but Edster and his fellow droids are already pushing the bottom tower, but Trigger's there, he's gonna land the hook. It's not gonna make him stop. Oh, he misses, okay, hello. Edster just happily leaves, and Trigger needs to rethink his actions and maybe not miss next time. That could have been a kill there, but Edster managed to get away. And now they need to play it very safe, but never mind, they just get initiated on. Edster needs to run. Lukopal misses the explode, tries to bite, but just a lot of action going on. No kills resulting in this big fight, but all the abilities used. But again, they didn't manage to capitalize. But again, 5 kills, they're ahead. But blue team now still is not out of the game. They still can come back after this tower being lost in the first 3 minutes of the game. I mean, they just need to keep it together. As you said, Deadlift needs to be the face tank, and he tanks it alright, but he needs to have the shield.
Yeah, like, oh wow, what the hell? That was sick! And that's it. with the tongue cut initiation managed to catch Clunk, but that was sick, holy crap. But yeah, like I think blue team like needs to finish the match like right now, because against you late game with 2 tanks is only gonna get worse. They're gonna get so beefy, blue team can't do anything, and they're already 4 kills ahead and probably 2 turrets ahead now. Like yeah,
that is
not
gonna
looking
hurt.
good for the blue team. Like I think they already lost this, to be honest. I'm gonna be like straight honest with you.
It's not looking good for blue team, but they still haven't lost. They still have the tower, and certainly is a map of the comebacks, the map of miracles.
Yeah.
And if anybody can do it, Edster and his fellow teammates, which are not that bad, they obviously can pull this off. They just seem to be falling apart. Leon is just in kind of flanking position. There we go. Explode coming in from Luke Bell, taking Slaughter High down. The shield is not going to save you there. Edster's trying to run away. He's going to teleport away. Is he? Yes, he successfully teleports away. 1v1 Frog. Oh god, what is going on? This is just bullying straight out. No chance. Poor Frog just gets super joy to the face. It's like the core nemesis just trying his best to help out his team. Just look at him, so happy, just not tanking the tower, just shooting at the tower. Look at him, so happy. Anyway, that was quite hilarious.
My god,
what am I there we go. What is going on? He just leaves tower, does the lunge, but gets caught out. A dash coming in, scanner dash is coming in. The Explode's gonna miss, timing barely. The Super Droid MVP of the match. What is going on?
Alive, the Super Droid's still alive though. Oh my god, this is priceless, dude.
This is 4v3 at the moment.
And it's gonna be
they can't
over.
do anything, they can't defend. Look at how the amount of droids! He dashes trying to save it. It's not enough for the Explode gonna come in. One tick. What the hell is going on?
I'm done, dude, I'm done.
What the hell happened? So I come to cast it, I have this. Come on, thanks man, thanks for saving this for me.
Yeah, this was a stomp, dude. Like, what the hell?
happened?
Like,
Okay. Alright, so, okay, let's try to figure out from the beginning, okay, buddy? So, they had their first fight. They got those 2 first initial frags, but from the point that I noticed, it was 5-2 kills-wise for the red team. But now we look at it, it's 11-3. Like, as you said, you were suggesting that blue team really needs to stick together, and we saw that wasn't happening. It's always trying to achieve a flanking position, and Slaughter High and Imperial Monk is just trying to stay a bit back, and thanks to that, they were not able to capitalize on the shield, and Luco Pal just managed to hit explode after explode, Trigger just stunning all the way, and Jazz with the successful support, they just completely obliterated the blue team. This was... wow, I mean, Body Hunter man, you tell me, you're the pro, what happens? What? Where have they gone so wrong, man? Like, that's what I want to figure out.
Like you said, like blue team was most of the time going for the flanks, and that's really bad, especially when you're playing against a Genji, a Clunk, and the Swiggins. They can just hook you down, they can just cocoon you, they can just snare you. Like, they just need, like I said, they just need to stick together, and the main key here was Deadlift. He was the one who needed to get Cocoon to pop out the shield. He was the one who needed to do the most of the work, to be honest. And Leon was just there like to tongue it to dash or anything. It was just... I don't know, man. Like, I think Deadlift was like... I'm not saying he was the worst player, not at all. Like, all blue team played bad, in my opinion. Deadlift was the most important character here to defend his teammates. And he didn't do his job quite well, so... Yeah, and the red team, like, blue team needed to finish the game in early game, because late game 2 tanks with the Genji, like, you can't do anything, like, literally anything.
They really needed to focus on that early game, yeah. And it really makes sense that Deadlift was the one to just give his body to the team. He just had to, well, as you said, the shield was the key. And as we discussed in the draft, was the shield was gonna be the counter. They picked Deadlift for this. Like, if you go to the draft, Deadlift was the last pick, trying to counter the high burst of Clunk. Because after Clunk uses Explode, Deadlift and Leon single-handedly with AAs only can just take him out if he doesn't have bite. He's gonna have bite, what, 5 seconds? I mean,
Yeah, 4 seconds, I believe.
that's
for
enough
Vitality.
time. That's enough time for Leon and Deadlift to finish with AAs, assuming that he is at least half HP after using Explode in the battle if he misses or something. But again, it was a bit good synergy from the cocoons. The cocoons were well placed, and when they were placed, the entirety of the red team was there to assist the support and was very well committed. So, I mean, with this in mind, I mean, this was a good game. I mean, there's not a lot we can say.
It was a stomp. Jesus.
Yeah, call it whatever you want. I feel like they were just. It was just a very fast snowball. It was
Yeah,
a
exactly.
vertical drop. So, I mean, alright, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
So let's. I mean, guys, we're gonna set up the next game. Don't forget in the chat during the break, we're gonna have a giveaway. So stick to that. Don't leave just yet for your coffee and time to eat. So just stick around. You're gonna get a piece of DLC down in the chat as a giveaway. So we're gonna set up the next match and stay tuned because we're gonna be right back.
See ya. Hello, welcome back to Awesomenauts Rumble Gathers. We just came back from a really tough game, a 6 minutes game where Red Team stomped Etzer's team. That was really quite sad, to be honest, but it's okay. Blue Team still has a chance to come back. So, and Etzer is the king of comebacks, let's be real about that. So, yeah, let's jump right into. Oh yeah, and with me I have the beautiful Scanner, the Portuguese legend.
Yeah, I think for a second there, I thought you forgot about me. You're gonna start this on your own. I was just gonna yeah. Anyway, we're gonna be ready for the second game here. Remember, this is a best of 3, which means that if the Edstas team manages to come back, terribly named team, which is the properly named. Everybody calls Edstas team, but whatever. If they manage to win this game, they still have a chance to go to the match points, which is going to be next match. So basically, you all know how this works. Elderberries win, that's game. GG 2-0. Terribly named team wins this match. They're going to go for the tie off, basically, on this best of 3 series. So, with that said, let's go through the draft real quick. We have a map being played here is going to be Ribbit. So, lots of vertical areas, especially early game. Ted's going to be the first ban, very predictable. Ted has been getting a lot of attention lately. Genji counter ban coming in from terribly named team. Then Durple first pick, and to counter that we have Penny and X to try and do something against Durple. Then we have Deadlift picked, and Raylin as a ban. There we go, something smart. And then we have Lux getting banned as well. And then last pick from red team is going to be Frog. And team 2 is going to pick the Majestic Voltar. I'm seeing a lot of interesting characters here, Valiente. What the hell is going on with this draft?
It's actually a normal draft, because in meta, in Ribbits, people want that mid control, so the Ted ban is reasonable. The Raiden ban is actually reasonable as well, because Raiden counters Durple, and on Ribbit, Raiden is super good controlling the mid with the rifts, and is good at pushing droids, etc, etc. So, but yeah, it was actually good bans and good picks. Control Deadlift is like the best tank in the game now, in my opinion. And the Frog is just there. I'm assuming because of the Voltar pick, because Frog, unless no, never mind. I was gonna say some people say Voltar counters Frog, but that's not true, dude. Frog counters Voltar pretty easily. So, and Frog has a good matchup against all 3 of these. You just need to dash in, protect them, and I'm not sure why they picked Voltar though. I mean, Voltar is insane damage. You can like melt Deadlift shield, but with an X, I'm not sure about it. So yes, it's always like asking for pick Voltar. So I guess, yeah, it's a good Voltar. Don't get me wrong. So yeah, I'm interested to see. I think blue team got this. Like, come on, again, you have mid control. You have the shield of Deadlift, we have Frog initiation. Well, what's your opinion about it?
I realized my mistake. I was confusing the teams because in the replay, the blue on the draft is in fact the red team, so I'm getting a bit confused. So that's why I called Edstis team the terribly named team, which is not true. Elderberries is the Edstis team, as we like to call it. So, I mean, draft opinion, I mean, I don't know, again, like, Voltar being picked, Jazz 1-3 is going to play it, for sure. Frog is going to do his wonders to counter it, but I mean, that's a bashing aside. I mean, we have, as you said, like, there's nothing I really can add. I mean, there's going to be Penny, I think, is going to be a very key element. You can just pick off Frog very easily if she gets silence. And with X and Voltar around, if silence hits well, Frog can just interfere. Magic trick, kaboof, he's gone.
Yeah.
With Durple and I mean, Deadlift is going to be a great support for Durple, and if he's around and Nuke goes out, hits everyone. On the other side of the table, we have X, which can pretty much counter Durple, and with the swapping places invulnerability, little timing there, he can pull sick plays. So that's what I'm hoping to see from blue team. And red team, I mean, they have the push in Ribbit, they have the Master Durple. I can fall down the chimney, so I mean, I'm ready to go. Whenever you are, I am ready to get the countdown.
Oh, I forgot to say something. I bet my life that X is gonna swap, and Voltar will buy knockback drones, and he's gonna knock back either Deadlift or Durple to the turrets. That is gonna be so fun to watch, actually. All right, so you wanna give us a countdown?
Your life, you bet your life, man. Playing with fire here, man. Okay, I'm ready to give the countdown. If everyone's ready, let's proceed in 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. Once again, I'll be introducing the players, which you probably already know. Red team here, starting off, we have Triggerfingers playing X with the marvelous skin, the only skin that he has. Luco Paula is going to be playing Penny. Jazz playing the Voltar. Good call, very predictable. Now we have Cannoli playing Frog. Slaughter High playing the Durple. And It's the playing deadlift. We see a little bit of a player swap here, which is in the rules. You can have stand-ins for your team, 14 max if I'm not mistaken, and I mean red team just Esther with the aggressive balls deep plays destroys the heal bot, and they have mid control back. I was gonna say how red team gets the mid control very fast, but never mind that. Blue team just went in there and just grabbed that straight out of red team's eyes. Really, very fast.
Why is that?
Okay, that was good commentary. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe. And there we go. That is going to be Sly High and Esther leaving with 1 bar of HP. As they get... Oh, he piggies. Okay, I was saying like plus 100 soul. Was that a double kill? No, that's the piggy bank coming in to Edsta. And yeah, I mean, red team again with the control of mid, even though they got a kill. Disadvantage. Outnumbered. They still get it because they went to base because they were very low. Another push is going to come in. Let's see how they hold up, because blue team get that mid control, or double is not going to be as efficient as he wants to be. So let's see how they hold up.
Yeah, like, and look what Yaz did. Drone knockback, piggy bank it to more knockback. Such skill right here. Oh my god, I was like, please knock back into the turret, but it dashes away. So yeah, nothing's gonna happen there. No cost at all. And red team is doing the solar burst now, and blue team has mid controls. Oh, trigger almost died by the solar burst. Almost missed that. It's gonna be. They were going to be Batch Tournament all over again. Right. So blue team pushing top turret. Yeah, they're gonna take a little bit poke, but it's fine. Oh, the swap. Yeah, is dead.
Oh,
yeah, he's dead.
Trigger fingers very well played. He waited for Durple to unsiege so he could have that displacement to his advantage, because if you don't know, Durple, if he sieged, USX cannot swap an enemy or a teammate Durple if they're sieged in, because of that CC immunity. Oh, and there we go. That was a great lunge there, destroying the heal bot and applying damage to all 3 enemies. Very well played by Edsta, but the berry is going to go down. Frog is trying to apply some damage, and there we go. Trigger with the massive support. Lurker goes in, but he needs to instantly fall back as the damage of these knots are just way too much for him, at least for now. And blue team continuously gets mid control, traps all over the place. I don't want to go in there mid. No way I'm going to go there. So red team is going to have the wise decision. Stay a bit back until an opportunity comes up. Let's hope it's as fast, because if this game goes at least 5-6 minutes, and it's for a blue team side, we end up to see a 40-minute third game. That would be very good. That would be quite hilarious.
Yeah. In the meanwhile, Durple, Votar hitting a nuke to the face, and they managed to get deadlift, and it's 2 for 3 now, 2 versus 3 now. So red team might push here. A thing that I noticed right now, blue team doesn't have much push. So if I was the frog, I will get range IA and heal clocks, because the poke red team has is just so much that you need that healing clock. And that range, I know people might disagree with me, but in this case, range IA is actually good for pushing turrets. So yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. You have Durple. In one hand you have Durple. Oh, never mind that. What the hell? There's people just doing abilities, just heal bot gonna get destroyed for a nuke. That was pretty interesting, but Durple is dead, just kinda low, half HP. But on the red team side, the thing is the sustain. They have Voltar to just keep them alive in the healthy. So there we go. He's gonna do the same trick, but Slaughter High's not gonna fall for it.
Yeah.
That was so close. He unsieges the last second. That duration of the bond lasts. That was very well calculated. Trigger is not gonna be able to pull his shenanigans again. So, as you were saying, I mean, the froggy range is very important to push the towers, and they really need to get those stop out so they get more control, especially with Durple, to give him the mobility that he needs to do his plays. But some people would argue that Durple is enough to push towers, and Frog can just stay there to zone and to just try to make sure that the enemy's not going to push Durple, because it's constantly happening. Trigger is always trying to go for the swap onto Slaughter High. He's going to go down before he drops the nuke. That's going to be the 3rd kill coming in from the terribly named team. I got the name right, hopefully. And there we go. We're going to see some pressure coming in from red team, and they're going to be pushing the tower once again. Mid control coming in for their air, and I mean, Froggy again, he cannot defend. That
So
tower
much
is
push.
just a for major casualty, yeah. And again, and cut off in a very bad location here. He's not countering those drones. Yeah, stay there, stay down. and he's gonna kill Headstone with a very nice placed drone there. And there we go. Froggy G's just dashing. Froggy things. He's gonna dash right through the enemy. There's nothing they can do about it. But the tower is gonna get destroyed, and I mean that's a whole level and a half almost of advance for the red team.
Yeah, like I don't know what to do. Like I said, oh wait, there's a dash, oh a knockback.
That's how.
Get away from me.
Listen, that's why Voltar counters Frog. Because when you dash, if you use Healbot, you're gonna get stunned out of Nado, and then what? You're completely out of position, and you don't know where you are. You look around, where's my Nado? What happened? And then you realize, oh wait, yeah, this happened. But hey, they're gonna be pushing the tower, so it's not that bad. Cannoli doesn't need to worry about for now, at least. So far so good. They still have a level and a half of advantage, and I mean, if the red team fights right now 2 levels of advantage, they're gonna be able to capitalize a lot. And I think, strategically speaking, they need to force a fight as soon as possible.
Yeah, like Volta right now is like the MC Hammer, can't touch this. Because like when Frog goes in, he just pops a Healbot and sings you can touch this. And then yeah, see, like this, see? He dashes and then he pops a Healbot, can't touch this. Oh, but we it's missed nuke there, but it feels bad, man. But it's fine.
You're saying something, my friend?
Yeah, blue team has mid control now. Let's see what they do. But yeah, red team has so much sustain, like it's insane. That is why I think Frog should get heal clocks, just because of that extra sustain. And Derpal should really get double regen and shield on siege mode, because that's actually really good. I think that's it now. We're just seeing a little bit of poke comp, poke notes. Oh, there's actually good. Oh, the refract the PogChamp plays is gonna get swapped.
Oh god, Traeger with the plays. He's been doing fantastic this game. He's just taunting. I bet he's taunting Slaughterhide to hell. I mean, look at the knockback. Froggy just wants to go down lane, but no, you want to go hippie into the turret, mate. You want to be safe. What? What's that? What's that? Oh, and the mine of the Healbot. Oh my god, it's just. I have no words to express how I feel about Voltar. I mean, it's just. It's been my nemesis for some time now, and to be honest, I feel bad for blue team now. At this point, it's just cyberbullying, man. There's no other word to define it.
Yeah.
And really, they're gonna be pushing the bottom tower,
like...
but
oh my god, that damn!
There we ouch. That's the thing, Froggy. He can just melt. He's just a magic trick, you see? Like they put the little hats, you know?
Yeah.
Little hats. They pick up the bunny in the hat, and they say, "Where's the Froggy?" Oh, poof! Oh, what happened? There we go. Okay, so there we go. They're just pushing. They don't even care. They're just like, yeah. Careful. They're so intimidating. Oh, look at me. I'm so afraid.
But yeah, so much poke. You almost swapped it to the mine. That was
the
sick.
Mine. Yeah, you noticed that.
Yeah, I noticed that. Look what's gonna go down. The Healbot. They're knocking back Frog.
Ouch.
It's deadly feed the drones. My god, dude. Voltar damage is just so insane. It's insane. That's insane. Like, and then now we might see a team fight here. Two versus two. Frog misses the dashes. He gets knocked back. I was like, oh, he's gonna get knocked back into the snare, but I realized that.
Tried.
Yeah.
Traeger tried to do the same shenanigans, but didn't work.
Yeah.
I mean, alright. Enough goofiness aside. We have 7 kills for the red team, 3 kills for the blue team. 2 levels of advantage. If I still know how to count. Jesus Christ. And there we go. He's just popping Healbots. He doesn't even care if it's supposed to be heal, because the Healbot is just like 400 damage to heal. He just pops it just because of the mine.
What are you doing?
Ouch!
What?
Ouch!
That was
there we go. Double kill.
I'm sorry. That was a terrible play. Like, come on, you're half HP and you're gonna like if you had explosion size, yeah, sure, because you deal 1k damage to the face.
The face.
With explosion size, there's a tip, ladies and gentlemen. And Frog, never is gonna go safe. If you have explosion size on Derpal, you can face nuke everyone. But that was bad play for Derpal. Like, he didn't have explosion size, so his nuke didn't affect no one. And because of that, Esther tried to. Oh, but we see a team fight here. I'm sorry to interrupt my stuff. X is gonna go down here, and the Healbot you just say can't touch this. So
the Healbot.
Yeah.
You mean the cyberbullying?
Yeah, that's
Make this
that's
Just call
yeah.
the number anti-cyberbullying program. Stop. Make Jazz don't play Voltar in competitive, ladies and gentlemen. Stand for. Anyway, there we go. He's just like zoning them out. He's just like,
Jesus.
get out. That's the style of play that he's known for. And there we go. Like, it's so annoying. It's just trying to just do a 1v1, but every time he gets close, every time he gets a bit risky, he just has every time he can just escape by pressing a button, and that's the beauty of it, you know. So there he goes, 600 solar to spend in shop, and I mean, there we go. He gets pills and that little item. I mean, more damage, and I mean, wow. Blue team, I'm still surprised they have mid control, because at this point in time, they still have only a level of advantage, but the confidence is just going to matter a lot. They're so low, they could just go right in, but they don't realize this. Trigger realizes, uses refract to get the snare out. And look at their HP.
Oh, nice look.
8 kill. And there we go, Slaughter High. Edster, I mean, he's kind of in a bad position.
What is he doing?
Oh, but he's juking. Yeah, he gets the creep, gets a shield, he's safe to go home. Trigger's kind of low, goes to the enemy jungle, grab that health pack. And Froggy G, deadlift versus X and Voltar. However, thanks to that magnificent sustain, magnificent Voltar, magnificent character, he's just gonna be able to not go back to base. And there we go, Cannoli with aggressive plays. Oh, where you going? Yeah, step back. That's the plays. And there we go. There's gonna be a swap going on. Not a lot of kills going on so far, but there we go. A great nuke ticking out. Oh, he didn't hit. He did it. It's the kind of doing an aggressive play there. With shield, tries to go aggressive. He goes nuts. He goes down.
That's
this is not double kill.
This is not
and
screams.
Boom,
oh my god!
He gets a double kill. But what the hell? Trigger finger gets the last kill. That is gonna be. That was impressive. Imagine if he had explosion size. That could have been a single triple kill with a single nuke. Because Trigger didn't use refract to avoid that. He was not using Bond because he could not really swap the only enemy that was alive that was durable because it was sieged in. And I mean, explosion size could have been the key. Does he even have explosion size? He does. Okay, my bad. Did he just get it? I don't know.
Yeah, he just got it. Yeah, he just got it. Yeah.
Okay, then there you go. A second too late, as we like to say. But yeah, both teams are back in the fight. Not a lot of push, but they have burst exposure. Terribly named team. I mean, this is fantastic. Now Slaughter High finally getting some pressure here, but still.
How did X didn't die there? I'm sorry to interrupt, but how did he die? He was 1 versus 3 and he got away. Damn, look, Trigger's doing some sick plays on X. And let's talk about the builds for a second, like range on Naye on X. But in this case, I think he's very good because Red Team comp is based on poke. And if you see, before a team fight happens, oh my god, talking about team fights, we can see team fights, and Etzer and might go down with Cannoli. Cannoli's gonna down 1 versus 3. He's just gonna go rush base, which is what you should do when he's 1 versus 3, and he's just gonna nuke. He almost did it. I think that was the best play there that Derpel could have.
I disagree because of one simple fact. Because of X. Because even if he managed to take down everyone, X would not have died. That's gonna be game. On that last play there, buddy, I think even if Slaughter High managed to face nuke everyone, first of all, they're 2 levels behind. The damage is not gonna be enough to just one shot. And even if it was, X would not have died there. He knows they have abilities because there's been a few seconds after that last fight that resulted in the double kill for the red team. And they went in, he knew X had refract, so even if he got the double kill, he was going to be very low and X could just bond him to death there. So it was a bit of a risky play. He didn't manage to compensate in the end, but I guess hard times come for hards. What's the expression? I don't know.
No
Something
idea,
like that.
dude. No idea.
You basically you just risk more when you're struggling, pretty much. They were kind of struggling. Exactly, the Portuguese. Yeah. Anyway. I mean, that is going to be game. Terribly named team, not so terribly played. They managed to beat Elderberries 2-0 with starting off with a game that managed the last 6 minutes. I mean, that was a hell of a game. I was as I could get. And this game wasn't too much of a stomp because of Derpel kind of delayed it a bit. and they had some good plays coming in from the blue team as well. But it just wasn't enough. I think the key was also the draft, because I mean the Voltar was really annoying. I mean, people don't know really how to fight a Voltar like that, like Jazz. Like the knockback is just like, what can you do? You know, that is the question. But all right, Body Hunter, what do you have to say? Like, I mean, you're the pro. If you were in the blue team, if you were the blue team's coach, what is your locker room talk for the boys now, man? It's your time. Come on, let's go.
I think first of all I wouldn't draft like this, but if I draft like this and we had to play with Durple, Genji, not Genji, sorry, Durple, Deadlift, Frog, I will just try to combo my dash with laundry deadlift. Because I think that was the best option that blue team had, because like I never saw them going in together. I only saw deadlift, launch, shield, or then Frog dashes in and gets knocked back by the Nado. I never saw them going together. Like there was one team fight when Durple got the double kill, was because deadlift lunge in and 1 second later Frog dashes in, I think, and they made a double kill. Like why don't you do that every time? Because like if they do that, like at the same time, Voltar is gonna be like 1 bar, and then Durple is just like that, and Voltar is gonna like, okay, I'm gonna pop out my heal bot to knock them back away. Oh, but wait, but Durple is coming with a 1k nuke to the face, you know? So I think once more, yeah, I think it was draft issues, but at the same time, I think blue team had a good draft. Like I think they just played poorly and not coordinated at all. That is at least my opinion. But red team played really well. Like they played with the items, with the builds as well. If you see the build, the Genji, not Genji. God damn it, why am I saying Genji? The X bought range AA. The Voltar bots like so much damage on drones. Penny bots like more stun on pounds and AA upgrades. So yeah, they were just really well played by red team, and blue team didn't know how to counter it. It's as simple as that.
And that's it for this game. I wanted to see a third game, but it's not. Congratulations, terribly named team managed to pull off 2-0 in the best of 3 against Elderberries. Experienced players in a 6-minute game and a 14-minute game. I mean, that is something to congratulate them for. So, if that's all from us for now, so again, we're gonna hit the break, and hopefully Mr. Pillow is generous enough to have another giveaway for you fellas watching us right now on the chat. So, hopefully he has, and for us, have a good one.
See ya.